Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a second look at a Waldorf petrol lighter that we first did a video on a couple of months ago. Lighter that I had traded for with a viewer named David Ward. We had interacted over on the dependableflame.com Facebook page. Cleaned it up a little bit back then, and I believe I rewicked it, and it never was really lighting right. But I've cleaned it up a little bit better now, and also I think maybe have a little bit better understanding of how the lighter works. It's a very intricately detailed pattern. You can see there it says Waldorf. And then can't remember what the Swiss made or Switzerland. I'd have to get a closer look at it. You can probably see it in the video. According to the VCL Toledo Bend website, this is a brass casting, which I would assume then is plated. It's just a very odd finish, very strange looking, but as I've gotten to use it, I think it is a pretty good lighter. Been doing so many roller lighters lately, my thumb's worn out. But I'm just now learning that as a left-handed person, I need to use these with my right hand, that the angle that the flint is coming up into the wick is better for a right-handed user than it is a left-handed user. If you enjoy watching videos about old petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video that you are watching. Tell your friends about the channel. Hit the share button. Send that link off in a text, email, post it on social media, however it is that you communicate with folks nowadays, and let them get a look at it for themselves. You can leave any comments or questions below the video. We would also appreciate it if you would follow Dependable Flame or dependableflame.com across all the social media platforms. That'll be Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and of course eBay. It's kind of surprising to me. Obviously the fill screw is brass. But I would not have believed that this was a brass lighter. It just doesn't have the appearance. It feels like lead or pewter. It's it had sort of a powdery corrosion on it when I got it. sort of a scaly patina of sorts. You can look at the video, the old video, and see that it's much more shiny right at the moment. And a lot of that was dirt that was down in the design, the mesh crisscross pattern there. And a good deal of it is also that the pattern has just been worn away. It's been worn smooth toward the middle and the bottom on both sides, it appears. So if that is plating, it is very thick plating. It is not really showing the brass yet. And I'm going to give the normal caveat, not making any judgments myself, because I am not an expert on metals. I can make an observation here or there, but I will defer to someone who has some prior knowledge or working knowledge before I am going to make any grand statements about the metal that a lighter is made of, because I just don't know in most cases. It does have a very stout fill screw. Still got part of its gasket, or some, kind of hard to tell there. I believe it's the gasket, that's remnants of the gasket that are stuck to the screw. We've talked before, that's not all that important to me about the gasket. Got your flint, spare flint compartment there. So that's obviously brass, but the screw itself, the flint insert part, is plated at least, or made of some other material. But as heavy as this is, it just doesn't feel like brass to me. And the finish on the snuffer is also curious and appears to be different from the rest of the lighter. So I don't know if anybody else has one of these Waldorf Petrol lighters, or has really dug into one, but I would be curious, if you have, what your impressions are of the metal. There's a lot of those lighters on the Toledo bin site that don't have a lot of information. So for Mr. Dutton to say that he believed this one was made out of brass, and I don't have a reason to doubt it, other than it just doesn't look like it to me. So I'd be very curious if anybody knows the finish, or how maybe it's the whatever this is plated with, maybe it's nickel or something instead of chrome. Anyway, I would appreciate you leaving those comments below, and we can discuss that down there. I think this is much more prominent with the lighter clean. I don't remember being able to see that bad in the other video, but you can see where the flint tube channel here has definitely bulged the side of that lighter. It doesn't seem like they would have all been that way, or that would have been corrected. But who knows, this is the only one that I've had so far. Something else you can leave in the comments if you have one to leave. Make sure you get over to the DependableFlame.com store on eBay. Every purchase that you make will benefit HDSA, Huntington's Disease Society of America, with at least 10% of each purchase benefiting the charity. And we also have 3 penny start auctions each month, where 100% of the proceeds of those auctions go to HDSA. I provide free shipping. The high bidder gets the lighter, pays the money. Everybody is happy. Make sure that you follow us on eBay so you get those notifications when the new listings arrive. And also make sure that here on the YouTube channel you hit the bell so you're notified when we publish a new video each day, or those odd times when we publish one not at 8 a.m. on a Monday through Friday morning. If you haven't figured that out yet, we do publish a video every morning, 8 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Chicago time, Monday through Friday, holidays included. Until next time.